In today's video, I'm going to show you how I use the alpha trend indicator to make massive gains in the crypto space or trading any asset out there. This indicator to me is one of the best indicator out there, and the good news is it is free. You don't have to pay anything. So if there's someone out there telling you to buy one indicator that's gonna change your trading life, then I'll tell that person that no, you have found something free that you can use and make massive gains in the market. What I'm going to educate you today regarding the alpha trend indicator is something you have never seen ever in your life. And if you have come across the alpha trend indicator before, then this is something new for you. But if you have been with me all this while, then I know you know about the alpha trend. Just stick around. Let me walk you through how I use the alpha trend to make massive gains in the crypto space. If you're new here, you are welcome. If say you are a returning subscriber, you are welcome. This is the BETONG Crypto. Yeah, I create content to help you understand what goes on in the crypto space. I talk about market structure, support and resistance, the market makers, when I'm buying and when I'm taking out profit. As I mentioned in today's video, I want to walk you through the streets of the alpha trade and point you the key areas where you are going to cash out some funds like profit. So, having said all this good stuff, let's dive straight away to the alpha trend or to the tutorial. We are going to use the alpha trend and the 50-day moving average. The reason why I want us to use the 50-day moving average is because it's one of the most powerful moving averages out there, and it helps eliminate most of the noise in the market. Now, how we are going to use the 50-day moving average and the alpha trend is simple. You buy when you see price above the 50-day moving average and the alpha trend, and you sell when you see price below the 50-day moving average and the alpha trend. I'm going to walk you through the process. Make sure you have TradingView. If you say you don't have TradingView, go to the description of this video and use the link to get TradingView. So now let me bring in the indicators here. Search for alpha trend, choose the first one, alpha trend. When you choose it, it's going to appear on your screen. I already have it, so I'm not going to click on it. And then search for the EMA. Click on that, this moving average exponential. You can click on it, then you're going to change it to 50-day moving average. I already have all of them here. I'm going to bring it here, and the alpha trend too. I'm going to bring it to my chart. Now I have the alpha trend. The alpha trend indicator gives you good results or more favorable results on the higher time frame. Like it eliminates so many noise. You won't see the buy and sell signal there often. So usually, I want, like, for those of you who are swing trading, if you are a swing trader, then this is the best thing you can get to swing trade with. And if say you are a scalper, I don't think is that indicator for you to scalp the market, right? But if say you are someone who trade daily as well too, that you are looking at your entries from the 1 hour time frame, then it's also good for you. But let's just do this on the daily time frame, 4 hours time frame, and then the 1 hour time frame. Now let's just go back with Ethereum. So when we are in a downtrend, you can see something like this, right? When you are in a downtrend and you want to catch the move to the upside, to take price to the upside, you see the alpha trend is gonna print like a sell signal before that move is gonna take place or happen. You can see here. So in this case, you see the alpha trend printed this sell signal here. So this was the candle that caused the alpha trend to print this sell. So this was the candle. So I am going to mark this candle that printed the sell signal here on the Ethereum chart. So I've marked it now. So what I'm looking for is simple. I want to see price, stay below the alpha trend and stay below the 50-day moving average before I get into the trade. And I'm getting into the trade when I see price outside of this box I drew here. So immediately I see price outside of this box, like in this case, this huge engulfing vector candle here, put my stop loss just below this area. You would have done the same thing here. Like you come here, you see the alpha trend printed a sell signal here. So this was the candle. You can zoom out to see it properly. So this was the candle that caused the alpha trend to print that sell signal. So you're gonna mark it from the top to the bottom of that candle, then you take it right to the end of it. Now, what you are looking at is for price to close below that level, that box. And in this case, we saw how price closed below. Yeah, you can see with this movement here was an entry. Like if I was the one, I would have entered the trade already at this rejection here. You know, seeing this rejection here, I would have got into the trade already. But if we have to follow what I'm saying here, this would have been the entry. This candle here, this huge candle here would have been the entry. Then you place your stop loss above price. Now above, like around this area. Usually I just want to put it above there because you can see a huge stopping volume candle back up there, but it's not gonna go above this line here, this zone. So you can put your stop loss above this area. In this case, you'd have made an amazing gain, guys. You would have bought here, bought here, this candle, you took it right down. This is the daily time frame, guys. Imagine you are buying this on the daily time frame. This is how many days? 1, 2, 3 days. In 3 days, you would have been in massive profit. Then maybe price would have pull back, then continuation. So I'm gonna do a different video about pullback. How to trade pullback when you see price like this, how to trade it. You have seen a couple of instances, like for example, this instance, price get there. Now let's get to this instance here. You see the same thing. Price printed that sell signal. Yeah, don't sell when you see that sell signal. Don't react. Draw this box here. Mark it from bottom and the top of the wick that printed the sell signal, and take it to the side. Then you are waiting to see this huge engulfing candle that closed out of the box. You can see you would have got in here or here. You took the right, to the downside. So this is massive on the daily time frame. Okay, now let me tell you something I discovered today. Whenever you see a huge candles like this, 1, 2, let's say green candles, and the alpha trend printed a buy signal, don't buy. Don't look for longs there because that's a sign of reversal. This is just one of the trick I found. This like fake out. Price has been dumping. And you see this huge fake out here as if we are going back to the upside, but we didn't go anywhere. This would have been a fake out, but it's still worthy to mark that zone because that zone is going to be important in the future. So if we mark that zone right now from the top to the bottom, it's not as if we are looking for trade. You mark it from the top to the bottom, just shade that area. That zone in the future is going to be an important zone for you. So you're going to be looking for your trades there whenever you see an opportunity. Like in this case, price came back there. Yeah, you see, we went right down here. The alpha trend buy signal. Yeah, you can see, but the move was so quick that there wasn't time for the market to reverse. This was Ethereum when it dumped right down to about 1,150. There was huge buy there, and that took price straight away to the upside. And you can see this move here took us right up there and then back here. So in this case, you wouldn't have gotten a proper entry here. You allow price to go, right? And then you wait for pullback. Now, this pullback happened here. You wouldn't have gotten in either here, until you see the alpha trend print another buy signal again. So you can see the alpha trend printed this buy signal here. So let's mark the zone that the buy signal was created. This was the candle that created this buy signal here. So I mark it like that. I'm waiting for entry here. So in this case, this was the entry up here. Price came back here. I would have gotten into this trade and then place my stop loss just below the alpha trend, just below here. Then you take the ride to the upside, right? You'd have gotten out of this trade here because price was already showing you bad signal that price was gonna drop. Now, if you see the alpha trend print another sell signal, for example, in this case, you can mark the zone, to take price back to that area. Then you start looking for short, and the short is gonna be when price stay out of that zone. Like for example, it would have been like this. Price would have stayed out of that zone. Then you would have bought it. Now, one thing I want you to understand is this: because this area printed a buy signal, this sell signal that was printed here, this was gonna be the target here. This zone where price printed the buy signal. Price got there, and then price rejected multiple times because this is an important area. This is where the volume started, but price wasn't able to go up because price didn't fill all of this zone, all of this zone here. You see, after price filled all of this zone, then we saw the next move now to the upside. You can see it right up there. And the alpha trend again printed a buy signal. But this buy signal here that you see, like you can just zoom out the market. If you see the alpha trend, like printing multiple buy signal when the market is ranging, like moving sideways, ignore it. Ignore like to buy, you can scalp, but I wouldn't recommend you like in an instance like this to bother to buy. uh, like yeah, so you would have been looking for more long. So whenever you see the alpha trend stay above this box, you are looking for longs. So you ignore this area here that is based on the sell signal. So you took it off. You focus on this buy until you see price close out of this box here. Then you start looking for short. Now let's continue upwards. You see, this same box continue in the future. The alpha trend printed a buy signal here. You would have bought it already because you knew that whenever you see price above this box, you are buying, and when you see price below this box, you are selling. So you can see this buy took us right up there, until the alpha trend printed a sell signal. Now you would have done the same thing that I mentioned here. You zoom out to see, okay, this sell signal has been created. I'm not going to sell. Whenever you see the buy and sell signal, don't react immediately. Wait for price to play out well first. Now, so you would have marked this zone, this candle that created that sell signal, and you are waiting for price to close below, for you to look for short. Price didn't close below, you can see. So in that case, that long or this long was still valid. You can see, you continue your trade, continue holding your trade. You see here, a buy signal was printed, which is okay because you are already in the trade based on this buy signal down here. You took it right up there, to this upside. You are still in the trade. You haven't yet left the trade, and price made this huge dump to the downside. Then price made it move to attempt to close above the alpha trend. Now, this would have been the area where you start looking for that sell. You'd have got out of the market here. Why? Because this price wasn't able to close above the alpha trend, right? Whenever you see this happens, you can close it, or you wait for the alpha trend print a sell signal, like for example in this case, and then you now mark that area that the sell signal was created. This was the zone that created a sell signal, or the candle that created that sell signal. You'd have marked it like that, you know, like that, waiting for price to close below for you to look for short. Now, in this case, this is what would have happened to you, right? You would have, been stopped out multiple times, yeah, because you would have, okay, say price have closed below here, you would have placed a short here. Maybe you wouldn't have been looking at these zones to cash out your profit, so you would have been short trade because of this zone here. You see this zone here with this other zone that you are seeing. Zoom out, you're gonna see that this zone was based on this zone here. This other alpha trend indicator, like this other alpha trend stuff that I drew long time ago. Yeah, so you can see clearly. Back then, alpha trend pointed a buy signal and a sell signal at this zone. Let me zoom out so you can see it properly. You can see this sell signal was created here, and also this buy signal was created here. So this was a crucial zone for the alpha trend. That's why in the future we saw price reacting the way price reacted in that area. So let's go back there so you can see what I'm trying to convey here. Let me go back there for you. So you can see here in the past, price get to that zone and price rejected that area. So you would have built a lot of zones here or created a lot of zones here that would have helped you to be buying, selling, or understanding what is going on there. Okay, why is price not able to go and close below? Like before, is because this zone was a zone that created a buy and a sell. So if price is staying in the middle and it's not able to close below, it means that the buy signal to the upside is valid. If price close below, it means the sell signal to the downside is valid. So if we zoom now out, we're gonna see that you know price at one point break, but what happened? Price came to a zone where the alpha trend also printed a buy signal. So you can see back then, this was a zone that the alpha trend printed a buy signal. So you would have marked this zone on this time frame, this zone like this, because this zone would have been the area where you are looking to cash out your profit. Remember, I told you you are looking for the areas where the alpha trend printed a sell signal and a buy signal. In this case, this is the range that to an extent price is gonna go. So this was the range here, and you can scalp this range on the lower time frame if you want. You can see price is corresponding exactly to those area. If you are a swing trader, you can scalp. You can place your first buy here. You place a second buy here. You buy first here, then you buy here, knowing that if price is above here, price is gonna continue to the upside, and if price stays above here, it's gonna continue again to the upside. So you could have marked all of these zones here to be your TP1, TP2. You can see, you have take out profit here. You wait again, you buy here. You know, price would have come back again right down here. You can see clearly, guys, how this is accurate, right, on the daily time frame. See, if you take this right back there, you're gonna see how price is respecting these key areas. You're gonna take it right to that lens. You see how price is respecting these areas. This would have been an area for you to be buying, taking price to the upside. You see, you would have bought here. Let's say you miss out here, you would have just bought here again. You know, like bought here again, took price now, or where we are currently. This is where we are currently. We are waiting for price to get to either of these zones. But now, what I want you to understand also is this: every zone that you see the alpha trend printed, a sell signal and a buy signal, is a zone that price has reacted in the future. Like for example, in this case, you see this signal was created here, at the top of that move. And if we zoom out, you're gonna see that you would have taken a short here at this top. For example, here you would have took your short here. You would have cashed this move right to this downside, to around 104,000, and you would have been catching out your profit. Price goes down like TP, TP, TP. Then you wait for the next move again to the upside. The huge buy here, and price got to that area where that price printed a buy signal before in the past. Then we saw rejection here. You would have bought again here. You took price right up there. You know, you will cash out profit here, or you bought again here. So guys, there's lots of opportunities with this alpha training indicator. Just make sure you use it to mark the key areas. And when you are marking the key areas, you are not buying immediately or selling immediately when you see that sell signal. You are waiting for that signal, you are waiting for market to play out. You, like for example, let's say you didn't mark all of this from the beginning and you want to take advantage of this movement here to the upside. You are waiting for price to get back to where the alpha trend printed this buy signal. You can see exactly this downside and the upside, and this was based on previous zones that the alpha trend printed buy signals. So guys, this is a powerful indicator. You would have bought here, you would have bought here again, took the ride to the upside, bought more here again, or cash out profit out, or just wait to see what the market will do. You can, mark all of these zones if say you want to be your buy, and then if you see sell zones, you can mark it to sell. But these are all buy and sell zones that you can take advantage of, and these zones are going to be acting as support and resistance, depending on where price is. If price is above it, then you are looking for buys. If price is below it, you are looking for short. That's just the rule. If you draw the box like this, don't rush to buy instantly. You can drop down to the 4 hours time frame. Like, let's say right now, if I'm dropping down to the 4 hours time frame, then I zoom out this, you see that all the instances that this you can see I would have bought here, or I would have been looking at the same thing on this time frame, waiting to see this buy. But on this time frame, you can see this happen multiple times. The buy signal and the sell signal happens multiple times. This might be overwhelming to you, provided the market was ranging. You wouldn't have cared so much about this sell. You would have cared more about this buy, because this sell didn't take us anywhere. It didn't close multiple times below. You can see just, but this buy close above, more below. So even in a ranging market, you can take advantage of the alpha trend indicator. And this is a powerful indicator if say you really want to make money in the financial market or in the crypto space. You can drop down to the 1 hour time frame. In this time frame, you're gonna get multiple entries. Like zoom out. You're gonna see those areas that we marked. You see, I've gotten multiple entries here. Guys, this indicator is powerful. On the 1 hour time frame, you can use it as well. It's accurate too on the 1 hour time frame, but you're gonna get more buy and sell signal. Frame, I can mark my zones daily time frame, then now drop on this time frame, and the same applies here. I'm looking for that buy when price is above this box, and I'm looking for sell when price is below this box. So in this case, you can see there was a huge buy here, right? So I'm gonna be looking for buy, and then cash out my profit here, because now I'm thinking, okay, the market might want to dump. Okay, then I would have cash out my profit above this zone here, like around this area here, then stay away from the market, and then attempt to get in here, but I wouldn't have done that. Why? Because I didn't see any real volume there. There wasn't any real volume, so there wasn't any real volume to make me want to get into the trade. I've waited until I see price again above that area, and in this case, you can see the alpha trend printed a buy here and also a buy here. So because price was above this zone or out of this zone, I would have bought it here, then sell it there. See, we can scroll and go, continue. You can see I'd have bought here because price was above here, then take it to right up the upside. Yeah, guys. So this is how I use the alpha trend indicator to trade any market out there. And I'm able to show you guys this detailedly because I want you to take advantage of it. I want you to be a pro in this market. By the way, if you want to trade any of the coins that I share on my platform, you are free to join BETONG. If you want me to teach you one-on-one on how to go about this, then make sure you join my free Telegram community. The link is found below this video. From there, I'm going to tell you how we can get started. If say you want to get my buy and sell signal, it's simple. Use the link below to join BETONG and enjoy exclusive bonus on BETONG. And I'm going to connect you with my community where you're going to be getting what I'm buying and what I'm selling so that you can on BETONG. So if this video was helpful to you, you want me to keep creating more of such video, then make sure you smash the subscribe button, thumbs up, and share this content with someone else out there.